Hey guys, it's Kim here, and first and foremost, most importantly, Gong Xi Fat Choi. Today is Chinese New Year, which is like party day for me. And actually things kind of worked out because my first video in 2 weeks, first proper video in 2 weeks, and it's a Chinese New Year one. So I thought, I'm actually filming this, so if it's this is Monday, today is officially the start of Chinese New Year, and then it goes on for like a month because it runs with the moon, the cycles of the moon. It's also known as the Lunar New Year. So this is the day to kick things off. I'm actually filming this on Saturday because I am busy getting my house ready because tomorrow, Chinese New Year Eve, is the reunion dinner that I'm having with my family and friends. My mum and dad have literally just flown back to the UK from Malaysia to celebrate with me, which is mega exciting because I haven't actually celebrated Chinese New Year with them for a couple of years now because normally they're in Malaysia and I can't get back there this time of year, so they've come back to me this time. So yeah, mega panic. I kind of haven't put the house in order, and we're having like, you know, friends and family over tomorrow, and I'm hosting a steamboat banquet, more on that later. So I thought you guys could help me out with some decorations and I'll show you what I'm doing. Now first things first, please excuse my rather casual attire. I was actually wearing proper clothes today like an adult, but I went out and it's horrible outside. It's really rainy and gross, so as soon as I got in I was like, PJs, and this t-shirt my mum has literally just brought back from Malaysia. It's the year of the monkey, so I got monkeys around a peach. Peaches generally symbolises like long life and cool stuff. But yeah, so we just went out, we went to YOGSKIM, which is a Chinese supermarket in Bristol that I shop at all the time. And they were hosting a lion dance, which was awesome, and it was a really good one as well because they did the proper setting up with a table full of offerings of food and incense for the gods, and then the lions came out and they did their dance, and they kind of, but the idea behind lions is to kind of chase away the demons and the bad luck and bless things like scrolls and bring in good luck for the new year. So they were blessing typically oranges. The tradition behind that is that oranges are also known as gum in Chinese, which is gold. So it's like you're giving out gold, which is awesome. So yeah, as you can see, they were blessing the oranges and throwing them out into the crowd with the disclaimer that if someone got hit in the face, that's your fault. But if you catch them, you are like going to have good luck for your whole year. And it's not just oranges, it's vegetables as well. And the owners of YOGSKIM were also throwing out sweets and fortune cookies, which was so cool that like they were totally getting into it. It was awesome. And then also, so YOGSKIM also has a giant restaurant above it as well called YOGSKIM. So I went there for some dim sum, and we were lucky because the lions followed us and ended up in the restaurant as well, blessing the restaurant. Because not only did they do the show outside, they went into the supermarket to bless the supermarket for the new year, and into the restaurant to bless the restaurant for the new year. And it was, yeah, it was really awesome to see not just the kind of the show part of it, but the actual traditional, the reason why we do this. So yeah, that was my morning, and also I was getting ingredients for tomorrow's steamboat. And that is why I am in my kind of pajamaed, bedraggled state, because my God, England, sort yourself out. It is horrible outside right now. It is wet and it is cold and it is windy. It is grim. Anyway, so let's take a look at some decorations. So that's the lions. So I have a whole pile of decorations here, and my mum has even brought some back from Malaysia for me. So normally these are the things that I will hang on my front door. And this is, I mentioned last year, you actually hang, in some parts of China and Southeast Asia, you hang the sign upside down because the pronunciation of the symbol when it's the right way up sounds a little bit too close to like bad luck or something like that. So if you hang it upside down, no, it sounds like a mouth. So like all your bad luck, your good luck is washing away. Just, yeah. But some parts of China hang it upside down, some parts don't. But I always feel bad about hanging it upside down on my front door in England because I feel like maybe the locals, the neighbours who are English and don't really know Chinese will look at me and be like, oh, that person's such an idiot, they've hung the sign up upside down. I'm like, no, you're meant to. Anyway, I probably won't be hanging this on my front door because it's so horrible outside. It'll probably, like, exactly, it will probably wash away in the wind. Also, my mum has very kindly bought me a new one of these to hang on my door which is this one. It is beautiful. So she's brought this all the way back from Malaysia. So that's too nice. So I'm gonna have to have this on like my inside door. Like, but that is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. And you've got the koi carp there. Koi carp, very symbolic in Chinese culture of long life. And there's a Chinese phrase around Chinese New Year, 年年有余, which means every day may you have fish. Which means basically kind of goes back to, I don't know, China being a poor country and having famine and stuff like that, and not having enough food to eat normally way back when. So it'd be like, I wish you this year that every day you have fish and, you know, good fortune and good luck and just general plentifulness and bountifulness. So that one is absolutely beautiful. I love it. She's also bought me this, which is a monkey. So that's the girl monkey and that's the boy monkey. And she said she bought this specifically for me to hang up in Yog Towers. And she said she was thinking of everyone in Yog Towers when she bought this. So there you go. So I'll be hanging that up in the editor's room. I've got so many other things. So these are all general kind of declarations of good fortune, good luck, and then kind of like, you know, the fish, obviously, like I said, means good luck. And then, yeah, I've just got so many of these now. I've got such a brilliant collection. I've gone from having none at all to quite a decent amount of things. And these you just stick on the walls and things like that. And I also have these little decorations, which, so you've got some firecrackers there, which you fire off to ward away evil spirits. I've got a lion there. It's not a dragon, it's a lion. And these I'll just hang up on my doors and yeah, anywhere that I can hang things. Oh, special shout out to Yumi from Singapore, who sent me a fair amount of these decorations last year. Unfortunately, they were late for Chinese New Year, but she was so generous. She sent me an amazing box full of Chinese sweets, Chinese New Year sweets, and even an ang pao, which I'll get to in a minute, some decorations, and it honestly, it made me cry because I was sulking because I was finding it very hard to get these things in England, and then she sent me this amazing box full of decorations. So thank you. Some of your decorations are in here and I will be hanging them up this year. Thank you very much, Yumi. And hopefully you get my cards that I sent back to Singapore. I had quite a lot for you. So, oh yeah, one thing I wanted to show you is very important at Chinese New Year is your ang baos, which is your red envelopes. And these are given to people who aren't married, so like children, nieces, nephews, that kind of thing. My spinster aunt, who even at an elder age, she'll kill me if I say how old she is, because she's not married, she still get ang pao off my mother, her sister, because my mother is married, obviously. I get these, it's great. So this is red envelopes, and they will be filled with money, lovely money. And it has to be brand new notes, it can't be used notes, brand new notes. So you get lots of queues at the bank asking for brand new notes at this time. So yeah, these get handed out to traditionally children and stuff like that. You get some really cute ones that you can see there. So this was last year's one, I think. And then, like, I saw some Angry Birds one. I got an Angry Birds one last year. That was unusual. You get like the cute ones. That's the sheep or ram. And then you get some really beautiful ones. Like, so that's a chrysanthemum blossom there. But one thing you can make out of them are red fish. So you kind of, what you do is you cut them in half about there, fold them over, and then glue the tails. And then you can make these amazing red fish, which, as you can see, I made some earlier. And there you go. And I tend to hang them from plants, that kind of thing. And they're just really beautiful and pretty, and also really good use for your old ang baos that you don't really know, ang baos that you don't really know what to do with. I managed to find Chinese New Year cards this year, which is amazing in this country. Wei Hong, you guys are the best. So I've got some Chinese New Year cards to give out to my friends and family. I also have this, which isn't a Chinese New Year card. It's the birthday card that I got for Trot. It's a perfect card for him, really, isn't it? Yeah. What else? So my mum also got me this t-shirt as well, which again has more monkeys on it, and 9 monkeys. There's some kind of cultural, all right, jeez, do you hear the wind outside? But yeah, there's some kind of cultural significance in 9 monkeys, I can't remember what it is. And then the Chinese symbols around say, golden monkey wishes you a happy new year. So there you go, isn't that adorable? Mum was saying these were selling like hotcakes. super, super hot cakes. And finally, somewhere around here, is this very boring looking red banner. It's not boring. So this I need to hang up. Now traditionally you hang this over your main doorway. So the main door to your house, you hang it like that. And that's kind of, yeah, it's the usual welcoming people into your house, good luck, all that. Obviously, I'm not going to be doing that in this country because look at this rubbish weather. This will last about 5 seconds before it wafts away or, you know, something like that. So I'll have to find a door frame somewhere that I can safely hang this up without it wafting off somewhere. So, time for some hot facts. This is the year of the monkey, which is the 9th animal in the zodiac and is associated with the earthly branch symbol. I wrote this down because I never remember this stuff. So if you were born in 1956, 1968, 1980, 1992, good year 1992, 2004 or 2016, or the next time this is going to cycle around is 2028, this is your year. Yeah, go you! And generally, so of course all these animals of the zodiac are kind of have their personality traits and that kind of thing. So the good traits for a monkey is you are intelligent, confident, dignified, agile, optimistic, a motivator, romantic, curious, and sociable. Your bad traits, soz, you're egotistical, vain, arrogant, selfish, deceptive, reckless, snobbish, stubborn, suspicious, restless, and manipulative. So, yay you. To be honest, I always find that kind of thing a bit, because it's sort of, everyone's is always the same, but just like a different word. So of course, it wouldn't be Chinese New Year if there wasn't terrible music. So in England, when it's Christmas, we're all subjected to Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. And what's the other one? Oh, I wish it could be Christmas every day. And all that nonsense. So if you are in any Southeast Asian country, you will be subjected more often than not to the one of two songs. This one, which is the dong dong chan, is like meant to mimic the sound that you hear with the lion dance, the dong dong chan, dong dong chan, dong dong chan, dong chan, dong chan, and it's really, really annoying, but comforting, but annoying. It seriously is quite triggering. And then the other one is, it goes like gong xi ni. So yeah, these songs, and literally every single Chinese New Year song that's worth its weight is literally just a variation of those two songs. So I'm going to leave that in the background just to kind of so you can get the real ambience, you know, and if my eye starts twitching, you'll know why. So tomorrow we're having a steamboat, which is one of those things. Ignore the electric chafing dish, that is just bad translation. But a steamboat is like a hot pot. So it's a central pot of like a hot broth thing. I'll show you tomorrow when everyone's here, it's great. And everyone kind of just like, we have all these different raw ingredients and you put them into the middle until they cook and then you eat them. It's great. It'll make more sense tomorrow when I show you, but I just wanted to show you kind of some of the start of the preparation. Actually, it isn't really, but my mum has just sent me all this stuff back from Malaysia and some of it is relevant to Chinese New Year. Some of it is just me showing off how much amazing food I've got. So one thing you get, so I got this from Wei Yi Hong, is you get year cake. It's not really cake, it's like brown sugar, solid brown sugar with coconut on. Like, it's really hard. You could probably kill a person with this, but I really like it. It's just pure sugar. I mean, who doesn't like pure sugar? It's normally actually in a big cake, like a regular cake size, but I chose the one that's actually split up into little bits because I'm too lazy and too weak to like cut it up, and I thought this would be nicer. I might take this on the high roller stream, we'll see. You also get, because Chinese New Year, after the actual day and the reunion dinner, everyone travels around to everyone's houses to visit, so to kind of visit friends and family. So you always need snacks, because at any moment, 20 relatives could just appear at your door and be like, gongsi, where's my angbao, where's my food, where's my gum, where's my gold? So I have bought some sesame cookies, which are kind of one of the traditional things you get, like they're quite nice and lovely. You get loads of variations of these, like cashew nut, peanut, blah, 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 blah. But more importantly than that, my first uncle's wife has made me a batch of her infamous butter cookies. These things are so good that all my friends in England have, like, they've tried this. Honestly, the first year I tried them on this, I put the thing down, they all dubiously took from it. Next thing I turn around after I got some drinks, the whole jar was gone. And I was like, oh my God, you guys know I have to go back to Penang to get these, and I didn't even have one. So now, like, we have this thing called, like, we put in an order with my auntie to cook these. So she has sent back one jar, which is going to be very heavily rationed, my friends. But they are like really sweet, light, just so tasty. And the other thing we have is love letters, which is like a, I don't know how to describe it, like a batter that is put on a very hot iron that has beautiful ironwork design on it. And it's cooked until it's very thin, and then while it's still hot, it's folded into these like love letters. And in the old days, obviously, it was kind of like a Valentine's Day. You can kind of see the pattern on there, very careful. This is very delicate. My father carried this all the way back in his hand luggage because he didn't want them to get damaged. So I'm very lucky to have those. I also have some pandan cake. There's nothing really Chinese New Year about this. I just thought I'd get some pandan cake because I love pandan. I got my Milo. Yes, you can get it in this country, but I'm a snob and I like the one that's made like in Malaysia, not in other countries, because they have different formulas for different countries. I also have my bakwa. This is essentially like beef jerky, but not beef, pork and chicken. So this is like one of my favourite things. So I'm looking forward to that. I've got to share that with my mum though. She also probably got some Malaysian honey. I don't really know why. Apparently it's the best honey in the world. Who knows? So there you go, that's a little bit about Chinese New Year and how we're celebrating it. So I'm going to put all the decorations up and then get the food ready for tomorrow, and we will pick up tomorrow where I can show you a bit more about the steamboat, what the steamboat looks like, because I don't think I explained it very well earlier, and also some of the food we're going to be eating. And then we can get gongsi, fat chai, we can get Chinese New Year Eve underway and celebrate this with my family. Gongsi Fat Chai! Enjoy my Chinese decorations. See, so this is what it looks like up. Luckily I've got a patio door so you can see my beautiful doorway. Come in, come in! So I've been really getting busy all morning, that sounds weird, trying to get ready for Steamboat, for reunion dinner. So, all my decorations are up, and this is going to be today's feast. So Steamboat dinner. I thought it would be better to show you guys rather than describe it because it's weird. So this is the kind of the central pot. It's like an electric pot, so we're going to turn it on and it'll be hot. And we're going to put broth in either side. One tom yum broth and one chicken broth that my mum is making. And then we'll turn it on and that will bubble away. And then we've got all our kind of like implements for fishing out food and for fishing out the broth. Various dipping sauces. And then I'm going to have all the food over here. Come close, don't be shy. So at the moment I've just got ready my tofu puffs, which are like deep fried tofu. They're really good at absorbing flavour. So it tastes really, really nice. I got enoki mushrooms and shiitake mushrooms. I was going to do Chinese mushrooms, but I forgot to dehydrate them in time, so dead to me. This is a Chinese vegetable called tong ho, which is quite distinctive flavour actually. I prefer it to the boring, like everyone goes, oh, Chinese vegetable, pak choi. Pak choi is the worst Chinese vegetable. Ugh. It's cheap and it tastes like crap. This is where it's at. Yeah. And oh my God, what a difference! It's the English sun! Ah, it's blinding! Don't worry though. What next? So I'm still preparing things. I thought I'd just film this before my family and friends get here because it's going to be total chaos when they do. So I have, this is assortment of fish balls. And no, I don't mean fish balls as in testicle of fish. It's kind of like processed fish or squid and prawn, various seafood. And you get them kind of processed into various shapes, tastes, some with chili, some without, some plain ones. Very, very tasty, like really addictive. Probably has got crack mixed in with it, you know, who knows. I also have some coriander because that's good to just throw in. And we found these beautiful prawns yesterday, whole prawns. Otherwise I would have gone for like shell off prawns, but like, yeah, tasty prawns. I know they're not everyone's thing, but look, I'm proud. They're going to be nice and tasty. I've also got chicken, which I'm going to cut up into little shreds. That's my tom yum broth. That is going to be on the spicy side. Come look, come look. Don't be shy, get involved. Ooh. And then I also have, what else? There's like so many things I need to get ready. I can't remember. Oh yeah. We're gonna have, I'm cheating a little bit, just a little bit, and using these kind of like pre-cut sliced pork and beef. These are made specifically for hot pot. And you just like drop it in, and it's meant to be frozen because it keeps it fresh, keeps it shape, I don't know. So that's cheating a little bit because I could not be bothered to slice everything up myself. I'm not that good. So that will come out later. And then the one disaster of the day, because there's always got to be one disaster of the day, was I totally forgot that I was going to make wonton, really cheap, easy wonton, and I forgot to defrost my wonton skin. So I'm desperately hoping kind of coming along. Yeah, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some pork mince, mix that up with some spring onion, a little bit coriander, some white pepper, a little bit of soy sauce, and then you put like a teaspoon of that mixture in the middle there, and then kind of just fold it in half so it's a triangle shape, and then it's really tasty. And all my friends, whenever I do steamboat, they're like, oh my god, Kim, these wonton are amazing. I'm like, I just did the laziest thing ever to make these. And the bonus is that I probably will try and make all of these, because then you can freeze them and keep them and have them when you've got nothing else to eat. Yeah. So yeah, that was my one disaster of the day. But given that it's only 10 o'clock and the steamboat gets switched on at 12, no, 1, yeah. Hopefully that will be sorted out. So that is my celebration so far for Chinese New Year. As I said, this is Chinese New Year Eve that we're having the steamboat. So it's tradition for to have what we call the reunion dinner. So that's where all the family come back and friends, you know, people who can't make it home to their family, things like that, get together. So we have that on New Year's Eve. And then tomorrow, which is today in terms of this video actually being published, Monday the 8th, is actual Chinese New Year Day. And then, yeah, like I said, the festivities will last for about a month. But if you're anywhere that isn't a Southeast Asian country, you won't know. Because, yeah, I guess you can't really celebrate for a month elsewhere. People kind of get a bit weird by that. But anyway, so that is going to be the big celebration. So if everywhere you are in the world, just wear some red, eat an orange, say hi to your family and your friends, eat some noodles. Noodles! I forgot! That's the most important part of the steamboat. Oh my god. Noodles. Okay, I'm gonna have those noodles there. This is my noodle cupboard. Aren't you lucky? So these will go in right at the end when the broth from the steamboat is super tasty. Yeah, so that's my noodle cupboard. It's actually quite empty right now. So it's disgraceful. There's just not enough in there right now, really. I need to get some more. That's just tea as well. I mean, this is honestly disgraceful. So anyway, yes, noodles. Thanks for reminding me, guys. So yeah, gong xi fat chai. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys very soon.